So good evening to all. So the hour is 39. The unit is magnetic coupled circuit. The topic is single tune circuit. So we already know some fundamentals about single tune circuit. So today we extend the topics of single tune circuit. So CEOs covering familiarize with the concepts of magnetic circuit and analyze its parameters. So this is the last topic in the fourth unit. So we all know what is tuned circuit. So tuned circuit is a uniform responsible of modulating signal over a specific bandwidth. So for example, if you take your radio, so there are so many frequencies are there. If you are picking on frequency, it we can able to hear the music or some audible or useful information. So for this, we need to tune particular frequencies for receiving those signals. So those kind of circuit is called a tuned circuit. So the tuned circuits are single frequency identifying circuit. So they have some set of bandwidth. So in your syllabus, we only discuss about single tune circuit. But for your knowledge, I am adding double tune circuit. Okay. So single tune circuit, we already know the transformer. So here we are extending those concept with C load. So the last class, in the previous classes, we discussed about transformer with R load. Here we are discussing with C load. So this entire setup is called tank circuit. So tank circuit means it is a resonant circuit. Here we are following the parallel resonance. The primary side it is simple RL circuit. In secondary side it is a RLC circuit. So we are taking this equation RS plus R1 plus XL is equal to RS. The RS is in the primary side. Okay, so I am writing this messy equation in the primary side, the secondary side. I am getting this equation. From this, I need to find the load current. So load current is nothing but I2. So from I2, I simply multiply with my capacitance. So V is equal to I into Z. Here Z is 1 divided by j omega c. Then I am getting the V naught value. So for any tuned circuit, we need to calculate the amplification factor. Amplification factor is similar like your efficiency. So how much input we are giving, how much output we are getting from the circuit. So this is V naught by Vi equal to A. So this is in terms of mutual inductance and the capacitance and R2 plus omega C plus omega squared M squared. So when we are tuning the secondary side, the frequency is matched with the capacitance. So it acts like a resonant circuit. So my XL is equal to XC. So that frequency is tuned. So we get again I apply in the previous equation. I am getting this current. So in order to identify the proper mutual inductance value, I need to differentiate the output voltage with respect to mutual inductance. Then I equate to 0. I am getting the proper value of tuning for single tune circuit. So MC equal to square root of RS R2 omega square. Here no need of L and C because L and C values are becoming 0. Okay, so that's why there is no L and C is here. So again I am applying in the output voltage. So this is the maximum output voltage and I am substitute the M value. I am getting this equation. So if you are choosing the coefficient of coupling should be high, then my amplification factor is high. If I keep on reducing, my operating width is also getting reduced with respect to the coefficient of coupling K. So for this we discuss one problem. So first I am considering the circuit. So this circuit is we need to write this RS value, then L1 value, then M value we need to find, then again load side R2 value, C value, then L2 value. They are giving as it. So first step, we need to find the voltage. Then we need to find the efficiency or amplification factor. So for this, we directly calculate the mutual inductance M is equal to K square root of L1 and L2. Then I need to find the resonant frequency. So resonant frequency only occur at secondary side. So from this, I calculate the resonant frequency 50 kilohertz. Then from this, I am calculating the XL value, that is 0.316. Then we directly substitute the output voltage. So we know M value, VI value, C value, RS, R2, omega R. Omega R is nothing but our resonant frequency. M is mutual inductance. Then we need to find the maximum output voltage. So maximum output voltage, we derive this formula V naught M is equal to VI divided by 2 omega R C square root of RS R2. I'm getting the 23.7 volts. So next to one is double tune circuit. So in double tune circuit, we need to tune both primary side and secondary side by combining L1 C1 and L2 C2. So but the interesting factor is the resonant frequency is same for primary and secondary. But in a single tune circuit, the resonant frequency only we are calculating for secondary side because the capacitors are available only in the secondary side. So the double tune circuit, first we again it's same as your single tune circuit. We start with mesh analysis for primary and secondary. Then the same step I need to find the I2, then resonant frequency and amplification factor. Finally, I need to find the maximum output voltage. So that maximum output voltage gives the value VIN divided by 2 omega C2 square root of R2 R1 plus RS. So from this, I am calculating the same graph with respect to coefficient of coupling. Here, the K1 value is very high. Then the value is not exhibiting the smooth as your single tune circuit. So it's somewhat reverse, it's somewhat high. So we need to find the critical coefficient value. So that critical coefficient value is decided by critical mutual inductance MC.